A man named Cornelius lived in Caesarea, and at 3 o'clock one afternoon an angel came into the vision of the centurion, and told him, Cornelius. Cornelius looked at him with fear and was afraid, and he said, What is it, sir? The angel said, Your prayers have reached the ears of God. You shall send men to Joppa and summon a man named as Peter and or Simon. And the angel left, and Cornelius summoned 2 servants and a soldier. After the soldier arrived, Cornelius explained to him what the angel had told him, and sent him on his way to Joppa. The next day, Peter went up to the roof to pray. He was hungry and wanted to eat, and while they were making his food, he fell into a trance. He saw heaven open and a sheet fall down. God said to Peter, Slaughter and eat. But Peter said, Certainly not, for I do not eat anything unclean. The voice said, What God has made is clean. But Peter would still not eat. This happened 3 times. The Spirit came to Peter and told him that there were men looking for him downstairs. Peter went downstairs and asked them why they were here. They told him that Cornelius had sent them. He wanted Peter to come to his house and talk to him. The next day, when Peter arrived, Cornelius greeted him and fell to his feet and paid him homage. Peter raised him up and said, Get up, I myself am also a human being. Peter then asked why Cornelius summoned him here. Cornelius said, 4 days ago, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I was at prayer in my house, when suddenly a man in dazzling robes appeared before me. He said to me, Cornelius, your prayers have been heard by God. Send therefore to Joppa a man named Simon Peter. Cornelius was listening to Peter's speech. Peter says, I see that God shows no partiality, but the nations who fear him, they are still accepted by him. He proclaimed peace through Jesus, sent to the Israelites all of what has happened in Judea. God anointed Jesus with the power of the Holy Spirit. He would go out and heal all of those taken by the devil, because God was with him. He died on a tree for us and rose from the dead, and granted that he is visible to the people who ate him. All the prophets who believe in him will receive forgiveness from sin through him. While Peter was still giving his speech, the Holy Spirit fell upon all who were listening to him. The believers who had accompanied Peter were astounded that the Holy Spirit had come to the Gentiles as well, for they could hear them speaking in tongues. Peter then asked, Why should we withhold baptism from the Gentiles, since they have heard the Holy Spirit just like we have?